You can put on a smile, assure everyone that everything's fine, and walk into your home with the same gait, the same voice, the same words, but she already knows. You've just stepped through the door, and she watches intently, freezes, sometimes doesn't approach, and other times sits closer than usual, in silence. And you wonder, is she sensing something? Yes, she absolutely is. She even senses what you haven't admitted to yourself yet, especially the things you've been hiding for a long time. A cat doesn't analyze or connect the dots. She simply exists alongside you, and everything that flows through you, she perceives with her body, her sense of smell, your tone of voice, your movements, and even your silence. Today, you'll discover the 6 things your cat understands about you, even when you say nothing, and perhaps you'll realize why on difficult days she lies closer, and on others she keeps her distance, even when you call her. The first feeling. She recognizes your exhaustion, even when you smile. You can come home full of energy, tell your family everything's great, put down your bags, make dinner, play music, and hold a conversation. But inside, there's a weariness, like a dark weight, an emptiness that doesn't scream, but silently presses down, and she instantly picks up on it. She doesn't run up joyfully as usual. She doesn't demand anything. She doesn't ask to play. She simply observes and stays nearby, but in complete silence. And you notice? She doesn't jump onto your lap, but curls up at your feet. She doesn't ask for games, but just looks at you, as if silently asking, "Are you here with me?" She knows you're exhausted, not in your body, but in your soul. And right now, she shouldn't disturb you. She needs to be soft, close, and quiet. And when you finally lie down, she settles beside you, her breathing shallow, her body still, because she is guarding you. While you recover, she knows, even if you haven't acknowledged it yourself. The second feeling. She senses your illness long before any diagnosis. Sometimes you don't even feel the symptoms yourself, a slight drowsiness, a hum in your head, but you pay it no mind. You continue your daily routine, but her behavior has already changed. She approaches you more often, lies down closer, places a paw on you, licks your hair, settles on your chest or stomach, breathing in sync with you. And you might wonder, why is she so clingy? No, she's protecting you. A cat detects the slightest changes in your biofield, temperature, and body odor. She picks up on micro vibrations in your body that you yourself can't notice. And when she starts spending more time near you than usual, it's not for nothing. It's a natural instinct. My human is weak. I must be here. She doesn't distinguish between a virus and fatigue. She only senses one thing. Something is not right with them. I need to lie beside them, stay close, provide warmth, and listen. If you do get sick later, you'll remember. She already knew. She began her healing before you even realized you needed it. The third feeling. She feels your anxiety, even if you don't show it. You can talk, joke, and move around as usual, but inside, a knot of anxiety is tightening, racing thoughts, a sense of impending doom. You hide it well, but your cat doesn't believe what she sees. She senses your scent, the rhythm of your breathing, the micro movements of your hands, the sound of your footsteps, the pulse of your body, and her behavior changes instantly. She might flinch when you get close, watch you with distrust, start meowing in your moments of silence, jump on your lap only to jump right off, or simply walk away. Not because she doesn't love you, but because your anxiety is contagious to her. A cat isn't a shield, she's your mirror. And if tension lives inside you, she cannot relax beside you. This isn't betrayal, it's a self-preservation instinct that tells her, right now, you are a danger even to yourself. In such moments, she doesn't leave for good. She waits for the anxiety to release its grip, for your inner state to become calm again. And then she will return on her own, without blame or explanation. She'll simply sit beside you, because now you are real for her again. The fourth feeling. She knows when you're being dishonest, especially with yourself. This is more subtle than words and deeper than actions. You say, "I've got everything under control." You smile, you act like you're living your best life. But inside, everything is unraveling. You're exhausted, irritated, and disappointed. You don't believe your own words, and she sees it. A cat doesn't understand the human concept of a lie. She doesn't think you're pretending. She simply senses the dissonance. Your words don't match your inner energy. Your mask doesn't align with your pulse. Your speech contradicts your body language. And that's when she starts to avoid your gaze. She doesn't come when you call. She leaves the moment you say, "I'm fine," and seems to disconnect from you. Not physically, but energetically. Because she doesn't trust words. She trusts the body. And if your body is screaming, "I can't handle this," while your mouth says, "Everything is normal," she will believe the body. She leaves not because of anger, but because she doesn't want to be in that zone of inner fracture, where everything is false. If you want her to come back, you don't need to explain anything. Just be quiet and be honest, at least with yourself. You'll see, she will feel it and be by your side again, because now you are real. The sixth feeling. She senses when you're pulling away emotionally, even when you're physically close. You're in the same house, in the same room. You're not fighting, not angry. You've just grown quieter, closed off, lost in your own thoughts. The cat sits nearby, but doesn't look at you, doesn't touch you, doesn't rub up against you. You are seemingly together, but at the same time apart, and she recognizes this. She feels that the channel between you is broken, that you're no longer in the same circle, that you've become like glass, visible but untouchable, and she begins to act the same way. She sits near you, but with her back to you. She looks past you. She lies down, but just a little further away, not on you, not right next to you, but at the very edge of your field. And you might think, is she avoiding me? No, she is mirroring you. She is copying your internal state. If you have closed yourself off, she won't break into your silence. She will simply retreat into her own. And now you are both there, side by side, but in different worlds. One is silent by choice. The other is silent because she feels she shouldn't interfere. And if you suddenly stop, take a breath and say, "I miss you," she might turn slowly, as if she had been waiting all along, as if she knew. Because she was there the whole time, simply being your reflection. The sixth feeling. She senses tension between you and another person. The house can be perfectly calm. No arguments, no yelling, no fights. You smile, you talk, you walk around in the room, and nothing seems to be wrong. But the cat is tense. She doesn't lie in the middle of the room. She retreats to a far corner, sits with her back to you, and watches cautiously, as if waiting for something. You might think she's just being strange, but she sees everything. The cat reads the energy field, the tension in the air, the unresolved issues, the suppressed irritation, the kind of silence that isn't rest, but a soundless battle. She feels that there is something unsaid between you and the other person, that you are angry but silent, that someone in this house has become prickly, and she can't stand it, because for her, space is a living thing. It either breathes freely or it suffocates. It's either filled with presence or strained with absence. If her two closest people have grown distant from each other, she cannot be in the middle. She leaves to avoid being torn apart, to avoid choosing a side, simply to avoid being caught in the crossfire. Sometimes she chooses one person and avoids the other. Sometimes she avoids everyone. She sits apart and just watches, waiting for peace to return. You may not notice how you tense up when your partner enters the room, how your voice changes, how your body betrays the tension you haven't spoken out loud. But she notices. And as soon as you rebuild that bridge, as soon as things are smooth between you again, she will be the first to approach, to place a paw on you, to lie down between you, showing you, now, everything is okay. A cat cannot speak. She just feels. And she feels more than we do, deeper than we do, and sooner than we do. When you're just starting to get tired, she's already slowing down. When an illness begins within you, she's already lying beside you. When you hide from the world, she's already silent with you. When you lie to yourself or others, she's already looking away. When you retreat into yourself, she waits quietly at the border, not calling until you return. When there is pain between you and another person, she steps away until you take a step toward each other. A cat doesn't impose, doesn't invade, doesn't scream or demand explanations. She just feels with every cell, every muscle, and every soft, almost invisible touch. And if one day you feel she's become quieter than usual, maybe it's not her that's changed. Maybe it's you who started hiding something. And she felt it and remained silently by your side. As always, write in the comments if you've ever seen any of this in your own cat. Give this video a thumbs up if you believe a cat knows you, even when you don't know yourself. Subscribe.